He'd forget which were genuine. There he was at the beach trip he vaguely recalled. There he was at a concert he absolutely remembered. There he was again, walking down some sunlit alley he'd never seen, carrying a canvas bag that wasn't his. Always the same almost him. Always a detail wrong, if you looked close enough. Sometimes the stranger's left-handedness gave it away. Holding a pen in the wrong hand, lifting a cup with the side Jonah rarely used. Other times it was subtler. He'd never owned shoes like those. He'd never been comfortable enough to stand that close to someone. He'd never wear a color that bright on purpose. He reported each one. "This isn't me." Again and again. Each time, the app thanked him. "Got it. We'll show you fewer memories like this." But the wrong memories started showing up in other places. Tagged in posts from people he didn't follow. Suggested in people you may know. Appearing for a second in the autoplay video between one clip and the next. His own grin flashing by in a crowd he'd never stood in. He stopped opening the app. His phone still buzzed. "You have new memories waiting." It bled into the physical world the way bad dreams bleed into a day. He'd reach into his coat pocket and find a receipt from a cafe across town. Time-stamped at a time he knew he'd been at work. The scribbled name on the paper cup was his, in his handwriting. He'd wake up with a faint ache in his legs, like he'd spent the night walking on unfamiliar streets. Once, fishing under his bed for a dropped charger, his fingers brushed a ticket stub from a movie theater that closed 3 years ago. The date read last month. He pressed it to his face. It smelled faintly of butter and someone else's cologne. He turned his apartment upside down looking for more inconsistencies. Most things were where he remembered them. Most. The old mug from college he was sure he'd broken one winter now sat back on the shelf, a hairline crack absent. A jacket he'd given away hung at the back of his closet, smelling of a detergent he didn't use. His toothbrush was on the wrong side of the sink. "Maybe you did that," he told himself. "Maybe you just forgot. Maybe stress does that to you." The human brain is mush, people say. Except sitting at his kitchen table, staring at the wrong mug and the wrong jacket and the wrong angle of his toothbrush, Jonah had the sinking feeling that his life wasn't mush. It was being overwritten.